Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, celestial earth guardians of the new Terra Nova Gaia. As we make our way closer to the 1212 portal and the 1221 solstice gateway, we are being inundated with higher dimensional frequencies directly from the great central sun, Hunabku. Our local Solaris is becoming more active today with multiple C-class solar flares, CMEs, and sunspots developing all over the surface in preparation for the next solar flash that will continue to build for the final release. We also experienced a blast of white light on the Schumann charts today with an amplitude spike at 23 Hz, fifth dimensional energetics flowing in. These energies coming in may feel very intense on your body and mind, but they are for the higher purpose of sensitizing your nervous system to feel your way through the void and the 0 point still center and into eternal bliss consciousness. In our great awakening of the Buddha mind, you are being freed from the cycles of birth and death as we go through and through and through our passions, death, resurrection, and ascension cycles each moment of every day, until our full compression breakthrough as supernova Christos, conscious warriors of the new earth rising. Peaceful warriors always walk a path with heart, as real human beings, experiencing our connection to all things in all realms, timelines, and dimensions. Separation only exists within the simulation of reality. In love, all things are one. As we play in the Elysium fields of grandeur, the expansiveness of our infinite multidimensional nature shines through, and all comes into the light for this great revelation and divine covenant of the universal truth of pure awareness. All is coming into alignment and divine flow as we ease our way, slowly but surely, into the harmony of the balance of the 5 elements and activate the 6th root race of the 9th wave of transformation. This is all in preparation for our full quantum conscious leap into the luminous ones of the new heaven upon the new earth. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 21 degrees, 8 minutes Cancer. The sun is at 19 degrees, 1 minute Sagittarius. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 22 degrees Cancer. A young woman awaiting a sailboat. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 20 degrees Sagittarius. In winter, people cutting ice from a frozen pond for summer use. From astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Amanda Lawrence. Incoming energies have just increased in strength, beginning with multiple patterns of vibration to crown, third eye, facial areas, back of head, neck, throat, spine, sending love. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Roberto Nunez, 1010-444. A cycle has officially been closed. One word, freedom. It was holding you back from moving forward and reaching your full potential. Expansion, real love, wealth, new opportunities, and recognition are to come. Our sleep patterns are changing as Earth energy patterns change geomagnetically. With this, our central nervous system is also undergoing a major upgrade as we continue to ascend to higher dimensions. More rest and naps will be needed as our nightly sleep is interrupted. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Paris Padramidis. Update on solar activity. There's incredibly intense activity on the eastern edge of the sun, with huge solar creature thrusts. The hyperactive solar spot at the northeast edge will move into the solar disk facing Earth during tomorrow's day, but already mass explosions are creating very strong solar winds, leading to strong atmospheric ionism. In total, there are 9 active areas and 115 sunspots. Today, the moon entered the sensitive sign of Cancer and has a meeting with Lilith in Cancer until Monday. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Valerie A. Elster, your past relationships can offer insight to further refinement of the diamond heart, which holds the crystalline keys. Infinity. Hearing the words infinity timeline this morning and sensing a singular species choice point coming up today feels significant as we open this 1212 to 1221 gateway. The energetics are ripe for major transformations, especially in the 4D space of no time or the Akashic records. As we transmute our collective emotional trauma, we're able to step into the infinity codes. These are major truth points which will inform what we truly ground in 3D time-space. So much love, Dragonheart, from ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Jennifer Catran, Reclamation of the Christos Mission, Pleiadian Covenant established, Michael and Mary heart twining throughout collective consciousness, checkerboard mutation, inversions cleared from the grids and planetary body, Pleiadian activations, opening diamond sun templates, birthing our crystal rose hearts, soul fragment healing, fallen seraphim, genetics being resurrected, the full rising of the Maji GRAIL king and queen, false king of tyranny, corrections complete, the guardian host, galactic mission is now in full charge of the Ascension timeline, global disclosure tipping point, Christic herogamic union embodiment, now reflected externally. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Sophie Gregoire, reorganization of your light body to receive new templates. All that's not aligned with next year's timeline is progressively dissolving. You are prepping for what's next. Unwilling to take old, outgrown routes, don't block any of the feels. They are your path to truth. They are what opens the way to your next sacred experiences. All is well. You are held even through these mysterious times. Trust yourself every step of the way. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ali Ray, our courage to feel and to be real, to allow the true healing of every aspect of ourselves, heals not only each of us individually, it heals the entire world. This is how we are birthing the new experience on earth. God is birthing it through each of us, and every pain is being transmuted and used to return the world to the love it truly is. Do not lose hope. Do not get swept away in despair. These experiences are simply passing through, and before you even realize it, your entire being will be filled with an indescribable lightness, and all that once hurt will seem a very faint and distant dream. For now, in this sacred moment, I sit beside you in love, in a deep and compassionate silence, loving all that you are, embracing all that is real for you, and knowing of your certain and imminent joy, as love once more becomes you. I so love you, beloveds. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Divine Feminine 7777, the energy shifted again. The 1212 portal opened. What is different from the other portals is that a lot of us are in the void right now, and we are experiencing different versions of our lives in different dimensions during the night, even though we don't remember it in the morning. It's like we are being prepared to jump timelines and choose a higher version of ourselves in a higher dimension. You don't have to do anything special to receive the high frequency energy of a higher dimension. Feel into the energy and open to what feels good. It is your heart that is leading the way. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Camilla Mara Ackerstrom. The ancient land of the thousand suns is calling. The flame burning within her soul, merging with the flame within my soul, whispering with all her gifts, the orcas, the northern lights, the mountains, the fjords, the ice, the auroras, the dragons, the white reindeer, the crystalline air, the elementals, the Arctic mothers and fathers, the purity. The softness of her embrace envelops me as I walk down the reindeer trods. Come, come, Ancient One, come now. I am grateful she is calling me home. In love, Camilla. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Grandma Chandra. Whatever grip the old energies had is being disconnected and fading away. There is nothing more allowing old energies to move forward with their plans. Your movement forward is happening so fast, there is no ability to hold space for the lower energies. December 10th through 12th, 2022 will be the final disconnection or dissolving of the dark energies. Because of all the higher energies of truth, the ability to use lies to cover up what is really happening will no longer work, because there is no foundation for those lies. All the old stories will open up and be revealed. There will be no forward path for them. Nothing can hold them in the new reality that would continue allowing the stories to go forward. They have no more inertia and have exhausted everything. Because of this, your work through your heart will become easier and easier every day, because there will be no more resistance. There will be no more matter opposing this work. You no longer have to spend time on resistance. As a result, you can utilize all your energy for your creativity or your creations. Hugs and love to you all, Grandma. From GrandmaChandra.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Asara Adams. Energy update from Adama of Telos. Greetings, beloved ones. We are most joyous to connect with you here today, and we are sending you our utmost love from the heart of Telos. Beloved one, whenever you are feeling that your dreams are just not coming in, we invite you to begin to find joy in the journey to it. Yes, we understand it's not easy to find appreciation for what is in the current moment, when your eyes are set on a much bigger goal. The problem with that is that if you have unhappy energies in the now moment, you are projecting unhappy energies into your future experience. When you begin to find gratitude in the present, you'll be very grateful in your future. Instead of wondering when your dreams are coming true, say, I'm looking forward to my dreams. Instead of complaining about your current job, say, I get to go to work. Instead of being unhappy about where you are living right now, say, I get to live in this home. Instead of criticizing your spouse, say, God's source gave me someone to love, and find all the things you can praise about your beloved one. The more you are increasing your positive energies about this now moment, the easier your desired reality can come in. When you raise your happy energies and decrease your resistant, unhappy energies, you are becoming a vibrational match with your happy future. Begin your day finding things to appreciate, no matter how small. Increasing a blessed feeling will lead to more blessings. Now is the time to amplify all the things you can appreciate. We champion your victory in the light. Welcome home. We send you all so much love. You are carried on the wings of angels to bring forth a new earth. Know in your heart that you are always surrounded by your angels, ascended masters, guides, galactic families of light, and yes, also by your family and friends in Telos, and always will be. Dear ones, we are walking with you on this journey, and you are loved beyond measure, always. I am your brother Adama of Telos. Thank you, Adama, from TelosChannel.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Aurora Ray. Get ready for the most magnificent, magical, and miraculous journey of your life. Dear ones, today I'd like to share some exciting news with you all. We are so very close to our divine destiny, and the divine destiny is within us right now. We are experiencing the most magnificent, magical, and miraculous journey ever. We are on the verge of discovering our divine purpose for being here, for having incarnated, and for being given the opportunity to experience all levels of human consciousness. This discovery will bring us into a life that is characterized by unconditional love, joy, and abundance. We have already begun this magnificent journey by connecting with our inner intelligence, which is the cluster of infinite possibilities contained within every cell in our bodies. This magnificent journey will take us through many periods of disclosure and transmutation until we finally reach our true calling in life, which is to be of service to the whole of creation for our highest good. This is what all souls desire in life, to be of service to our one Creator through our higher selves who have been awakened within us during this time of transformation. This is an awesome time for us all to be more aware of how we are connected as one whole soul creation. We can become more aware of how we are simultaneously being created in the presence of our sacred spiritual soul and God's love, and how we are all connected to our spiritual heart and the loving essence of our divine self. I am in this frequency of love with all of you. You have been preparing for this time for many lifetimes as you felt your connection to Spirit grow stronger and stronger. You have been working with your higher self daily, as well as with our Galactic Federation and other teachers, who have been guiding you along this path of enlightenment and ascension into higher frequencies. You are on your way, my beloved ones. Your higher self has guided you through many lifetimes as your soul's journey evolved over time until now. And what an amazing journey it was. So many lessons were learned along the way, as well as experiences that help prepare you for what is coming next. The Galactic Federation has sent ambassadors who are here to transform each of us into more conscious beings. These ambassadors have been sent to help us open up to receiving this information with an open heart and mind. With this knowledge, we will be able to make changes in our lives that will allow us to continue on our path into the light. The light is calling us to awaken, to love ourselves and the whole of creation, and to embrace our inner divinity, which will lead us to a life of purpose, passion, and self-expression. Ultimately, the journey of ascension is truly a gift, and there's no need to worry about how to get it. It is something that gives us the opportunity and ability to help form a new world, a world based on cooperation and love. So whether you're just starting out on your journey or you're already experiencing profound spiritual changes in your life, keep in mind that everything will eventually become clear as our consciousness continues to ascend and as we move into a brand new phase of our spiritual development. The bottom line is that there's a whole new world out there, a world where the unified field of infinite potential is your reality and nothing is impossible. One day you'll look back at this time of unrest and realize that it was all part of the process. You know you're on the right track when life gets more exciting by the day until you reach a state of sublime peace and harmony in which you live in peace with all beings. The realization will finally dawn on you that all events were orchestrated by your higher self to propel you forward toward your divine destiny. Once we realize the true nature of reality and that creation is governed by an intelligent force, an intelligent universal flowing force, in the heart, mind, and soul, we can then say to ourselves, okay, it's all good, when taking on challenges and seeking to go beyond the mind of limitation. From this perspective, consciousness allows us to be in harmony with creation as a whole. We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light. We are the Galactic Federation. Aho, Aurora Ray, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation, from the galacticfederation.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. We are in the midst of a huge purging, purification, cleansing, and clearing process, which is going into depths of all miscreations of humanity, the root cause of all the woes, control, pain, and suffering. Expect this to intensify. All is surfacing within you which needs to be forgiven, and finally made peace with. All shame, blame, guilt, and victimhood. All falsehoods, all separation, the list goes on and on. We are asked to ask the same for our countries, continents, peoples, and all which was ever miscreated by the collective, inclusive of greed, colonization, slavery, abuse of powers, control, manipulation, wars, etc. All needs to be forgiven and finally be released, as we cannot ascend into the new earth carrying any baggage. Indeed, the more we free ourselves, the more we free the collective, through the immense power of true forgiveness and pure unconditional love. It is the sacred heart opening in the highest degrees, with purity of love, which unifies and sees and feels only one. It is teaching us so much about delving into the deepest shadows and miscreations, and through forgiveness and pure love, bringing all into unity and oneness again. The power of divine love is working deeply and profoundly here. Become the love which alchemizes all miscreations into the purest light and love. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Venus enters Capricorn. A yearning for undefined, storybook happiness gives way to a desire to make the best of reality. This influence promotes a serious attitude when it comes to love and money. With the festive season looming, this is the perfect time to get organized. Put the work in now so you can enjoy yourself later. Schedule breaks to balance work with play. Don't allow fears to lock you into situations that you don't like. Look at where issues connected to self-esteem may be attracting difficulties. Set strong boundaries from a place of love. Respect yourself and others will follow suit. Assess whether investments emotionally, energetically, and materially are paying off. Cut the dead wood from your life and focus on what brings an inner sense of harmony. Pleasure is gained from a hard job well done. Don't cheat yourself out of the satisfaction you get from completing a task. Finish what you start. Honor your commitments. Delayed gratification is sweeter. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, King 206, White Spectral World Bridger. Spectral is the name for the number 11, and its key words are liberate, release, and dissolve. The 11th day of a wave spell is all about letting it all go. Don't think or worry about the mission you began on day 1. Take a day off and feel liberated. The warrior has been leading us on quite an exhausting quest, and by now we are all likely quite knackered. Breathe a sigh of relief because today we can do what we like for a change. Also today we may be liberated by crossing a bridge, because today is White World Bridger, which represents death, opportunity, and equality. The World Bridger is always offering us a chance to cross a bridge. As Bob Dylan said, you give something up for everything you gain. Pay for your ticket and don't complain. This sums up the rules of the game. Every bridge you cross, every level you go up, comes with a price. You must let something go. Liberate yourself today by giving up something that will free you to cross a bridge. May the bridge you cross be a happier place. Don't be afraid of the word death. The World Bridger represents the death of ego or fear or uncertainty. To cross the bridge you must lighten your load. That's the price of the ticket. The guide today is also the White World Bridger. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Spectral World Bridger, 11 Kimi, Keen 206, 10th of December 2022, Sweet Surrender, Liberating the New World. 10/12/2022 equal 11/22/22 equal 22/2/22 equal 136 equal 19 equal 10 equal 1. 22/2/22 New Earth Peace Portal. 10/10 Manifestation Portal. 1/1 New Beginnings Portal. Day codes 10 Manifestation Power Authority. 1 New Beginnings Leader Independent Original. Month year codes 369 Nikola Tesla code, all month of December. 12 Spiritual Strength, Wisdom, Learning, Creative Self-Expression. 3 Holy Trinity, Joy, Happiness, Creativity, Communication. 6 Heaven, Christ, Family, Romance, Fertility. 9 Completion, Destiny, Service, Humanity, Grace. 20 The Awakening, Clear Vision. 22 Architect of Peace, Master Builder. Keen 206 equal 8. Abundance, Infinity, Source Flow. A very powerful liberation code today, releasing the old paradigm and entering the new world. Day 11 in the Yellow Warrior wave spell of fearlessly questioning everything in our path with a profound intelligence, disabling the old paradigm and fully focused on forging a new path to a brave new world. Yesterday we awakened our life force to magically activate the foundation of heaven on earth. Today the fearless warrior is fully liberating us from the old world in order to release new opportunities, leading us over the rainbow bridge to a wondrous new world and new life. Hip hip hooray! Can you feel it? Tone of creation spectral is the 11th tone of creation. It operates in the emotional realm, and its actions are that of dissolving, releasing, and liberating. Today is all about emotional release. Allow that energy in motion to be expressed and dissolved. Allow the tears, the laughter, the joy to be expressed. No holding back. Connect with your higher wisdom, giving you the intelligence to carve a new path of liberation. This is a very powerful opportunity to release core wounding of old ancient ancestral patterns and cycles today, choosing to release and liberate all that no longer serves our well-being. These are very powerful energies at work to create final closure, dissolving all impediments to you finally claiming and manifesting your dream life. Tone 11 symbolizes a gateway in polarity, inviting you to step through into a new, more divine reality filled with abundant opportunities. So precious hearts, today the emotional body will reveal all that is needed to be surrendered in order for the new energies to anchor, detach from all emotional drama and any fears that arise. Cancel, clear, delete, and dissolve all of those. Choose to focus on the new and put down your strong roots, anchoring these liberating energies into a solid foundation for your new rainbow-colored life. Can you feel it? We are doing it, Star Bliss Sons. Terra Nova beckons us to join her in paradise, somewhere over the rainbow. Today's question is, what do I need to surrender and dissolve in order to liberate my new, delicious rainbow life? Divine blessings for the disillusion of the old story. Yonder forth, your beautiful new spectacular life awaits. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 206, White Spectral World Bridger. The mantra, the code for today is, I dissolve in order to equalize, releasing opportunity. I seal the store of death. With the spectral tone of liberation, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Lizz, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to also thank our beloved Sister of the Light, Queen V, Marise, Jean-Louis, for another donation. We appreciate you very much, Divine Sister, for all your work, support, and everything you do for humanity. If you'd like to help support us in our work and mission with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe account, both at eaglelovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now, we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful code and divine decree from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. Masters of Light, simply remember, my ancient light skills are returning. My light path is awakening. My DNA is activating. I bring forth new and ancient light templates in this now moment. I continue to let the journey flow as I'm activated in the light. From KarenLithica.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed Sunday and journey through this 12/12 portal. Tomorrow on the 12/12 eve, it will be like a day out of time, connecting us to the infinite, still, white magnetic light at the center of all things, which goes by many names: Prime Source Creator, Mother, Father, God, Buddha Mind, Christos Consciousness, Cosmic Consciousness. On and on, all concepts pointing to the same moon, to the same gnosis, the same truth, the one infinite, eternal, unchanging, universal truth of the I Am Presence. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.